What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So today we're going over some information about the Warframe mobile version that's actually coming out next week. We got some new info today from the DE devs, and we also have the official post about what the requirements will be and things like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this to do some additional trading and maybe some easier missions while I'm not actually at my PC. So yeah, this will be something that a lot of people can make use of, but sadly it's a little bit limited in what platforms will have this mobile. So let's get right into it. But before we do, make sure you're subbed to this YouTube channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads. I appreciate all the support, guys. Also, might be live tonight. My throat's a little bit sore, so I might not go stream tonight, but I will definitely be back later this week with more Warframe grinding. Come on, stop by if you haven't already. All right, let's get right into it about the Warframe mobile launch. So we had a stream from DE, Rebecca and Steve today, some of the top DE devs for Warframe and just DE in general, and they did say that yes, it is Warframe Mobile for iOS is coming out February 20th. We've already known about this, but yeah, it's definitely concrete info now. February 20th, we will be getting Warframe Mobile. The app page is already up if you want to download, or if you want to I guess it's called pre-ordering it. It's not necessarily ordering anything because it's a free game, but you can pre-order the mobile version for iOS right now. It is currently available, but some things to keep in mind. So yeah, February 20th, some things to keep in mind that you are going to need, it's going to be 104 megabyte game size. It's also going to be requiring iOS 14.0 or later in a device with A12 Bionic chip or later, and also for iPad requires pretty much the same exact stuff. So you need a relatively new phone. I don't know what phone, don't even know what iPhone they're on right now, but iPhone 14.0 iOS or later. And additionally, if you've been someone that has used the Warframe companion app before on mobile, you might know that you can only be logged into one place at a time. So let's say I linked my account. Oh yeah, by the way, from what Steve said, this might not be concrete final info, but Steve, the CEO of DE, said this, that cross-save should be available for mobile the day it comes out. So that would be pretty major. Because I actually was wondering, is Warframe Mobile going to be a separate game from Warframe, the actual version? Seems like they're going to be the same exact game and actually holding cross-save between each other. So yeah, you can grind your high MR account on your mobile phone that the mobile version didn't exist until the 20th. So you'll be able to do that. Now, here's one of the problems, at least to me, and they're working on it, so it's not a big deal, at least. But for right now, maybe it might be a big deal. There is no Android version currently, but there is an Android beta you can opt into. So iOS is already coming out for sure on the 20th. The Android version, you can enter a closed Android beta if that's the kind of phone that you have. So yeah, iOS on the 20th. Now, things to keep in mind, though, guys. Yeah, like I said, you can't be logged into two places at once. So if you're trying to, do a trade in your dojo and you also want to be running a mission at the same time, on your phone or whatever, you can't do that. It will say, you are currently logged in another place. Should we terminate the connection? You have to be in only one place logged in, unfortunately. Additionally, we're talking about mobile. We're talking about Warframe on a phone right now. To me, I don't know about touchpad controls on a mobile phone. I think I would definitely prefer to have some kind of controller plugged in or something. So to that degree, what types of missions would I be running on mobile if I was already a high MR player just looking to have a little more convenience maybe? Well, I think I would be definitely looking to potentially run some fissure missions maybe, some capture, exterminate fissure missions, do some trades in the dojo, load into your dojo, just have some dude message you from Warframe Market or whatever, and you just, trade him the item. That shouldn't really be too difficult to do on a touch thing. You just walk in front of your trade conduit and then you just find the person and all that. That does not sound too bad. Now, maybe conversing with them back and forth with a bunch of messages. If you're doing a bunch of trades, could be kind of bad. But yeah, I'm thinking this will just be an overall good thing. They did say the servers might have some problems next week. So yeah, on the 20th, guys, maybe be aware the servers might be a little bit rough. But that's because, they're opening the mobile version of the game. We have been having server issues recently with only 65,000 players on Steam. So expand that to however many this mobile version might be pretty successful. I've been waiting for it for a while. And also, as far as frames to play on mobile, I'm sure Wukong will be very good with his Shadow Clone, using his gun and all that. Basically, things that require minimal effort and minimal aiming are going to be great on mobile. Additionally, wouldn't really recommend doing things like an Eidolon hunt on mobile. Maybe you want to. I know people have done Eidolon hunts on mobile from what I've heard. But yeah, those types of missions, I'd say definitely recommend doing your normal platform of choice. If you're on Switch, I mean, yeah, it's not going to be, it will be a little bit stronger actually than your Switch, depending how new your phone is. So just be aware of that. But some other things to keep in mind, guys, that, since you can't have two places open at the same time, do not try to do anything like, so here's a thing that a lot of people don't realize. Do not, if you have two accounts in this game, let's say you are like, okay, well, they're making the mobile version, I'm going to be on my PC, and you want to make a second account. If you make a second account for mobile, do not have your accounts interact with each other. That is against the terms of service of this game, or the EULA or whatever. Do not have, like, if you make a new account, don't be like, okay, I'm going to have that account hold this mission for me. When I get back from work or whatever, I'll go my main account and I'll join into that mission that the mobile account's been holding for me all day. Don't do stuff like that. If they find out, you'll get banned, and you definitely it would not be worth it, basically. Whatever you're doing with that second account will not be worth it. Just be aware that that is a thing that you could potentially run into with this system, because it's I'm sure you could read it on the EULA or whatever, but if you have two separate accounts, they cannot interact with each other. You cannot trade ribbons to the other account. You can't trade, anything to the other account. You can't even be in the same mission as the other account. If there's two accounts at the same time, that is going to be potentially getting you in trouble. So just be aware of that. It might sound like, okay, well, now we got mobile. I'll make another account and have the other one just, I'll trade it some of my extra ribbons. I don't have ribbon slots. I'll give this other account my ribbon so it can hold on to it. Even that is against the stuff of this game. So be aware of that you are potentially putting your hand on a hot stove if you do that, and I just warned you. So that doesn't stop everybody warning people about this stuff. All those types of things are going to get you potentially in trouble, guys. But yeah, this iOS version comes out on the 20th. I'm looking forward to it. I will probably do some mobile build videos as well, as like builds that will be good on mobile. But we'll see. I'm hoping it will be successful, but also it's not on iOS, it's not on Android yet. So we'll see how this first edition goes. Yeah, I don't even know if my phone is good enough to do this, honestly, because iPhone 14, I think we're on iPhone 20. Maybe my phone's good enough for it, but yeah, 104 megabytes, 104.1 megabytes. That might be a big size. That sounds a little bit small, honestly. How they compress it that much, but yeah, that might, depending on if that's a big file size or a low file size, that will potentially take up a huge chunk on your phone's memory. But yeah, I think if you're playing Warframe on your phone, you probably aren't going to have many other games installed. But then again, how do I know? So that's basically it for the video, guys. I'll see you on the 20th with this Warframe mobile stuff. I might see you on stream tonight. If not, I'll see you on probably Wednesday or something. Oh, there's also confirmed no hotfix this week. The hotfix will be next week with the Warframe mobile official launch. So yeah, I think there was a closed beta or something for a while, but now this is the actual official launch on the 20th. So I'll see you guys then. Appreciate the support, and take it easy, guys. Peace.